I'm delighted to say we've got some financial advice for you now, and you can get in touch. There's still time to get your call in. Perhaps you want to get some suggestions for best places to go for a mortgage. Perhaps you're worried about your tax bill and wondering if you could make any economies, shave a little bit off that in a legal way, of course. Not necessarily in a moral way. Or perhaps you want to plan for your pension. In any case, give us a call. 0344 499 1000 is the number to call. We'd be delighted to hear from you. Barry from Watford is our analyst who will be giving you some sage wage advice. Well, he joins us now. Hello, Barry.
Hello. It's some homespun wisdom.
Do you have any sort of financial qualification?
Well, look, if working for yourself many years as a greengrocer, if giving yourself your own pension, if balancing the books in a household isn't sage financial, background, I don't know what is.
Okay. Well, I'd say sort of some sort of certification from a
no, I don't have that as such, but no, I do know how to save money.
Okay, well, that's good enough for us. We've had worse experts on this station. 0344 499 1000 is the number to call.
Give us a ring. Anything I can help you with.
Yeah, absolutely. If people have some money to invest,
right?
Do you have any thoughts about where they should put that money? Cryptocurrency is a big buzzword at the moment.
Yes.
Where should people be putting their money to get a good return?
Looking at the Financial Times this weekend, they're going Centrica rediscovers spark at FTSE 100, which has climbed to a record high.
Okay.
British gas owners Centrica climbed 3.1% to 146.2 after Credit Suisse turned positive.
Right.
Investors should expect a domestic supply margin to fall from 7% to just 1.5%,
right.
Whereas a cut to about 5%, which looks much more likely. The brokers say. So you could do worse than that.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't listening to any of that, but
no,
I
I don't know what it meant, to be honest.
0344 499 1000 if you'd like to call Barry for some financial advice.
Swiss, I don't know.
Someone who's done... is that a pudding? Someone who has done that is Julie in Bromley. Good morning.
Good morning, Jake. Good morning, Barry.
Hello there, darling. What can I do for you?
Well, Barry, I'm just a woman, so obviously I don't have my own money.
Okay, I understand, yeah.
What can I do with the small amount of money that my husband deems it fitting for me to have? What can I do to maximise that to go further?
If I might ask, my darling, how much stipend does your husband give you? Was it per week? Per month?
£50 for the week.
God, blimey, Khashoggi, £50 a week? What do you spend on? Mostly eyeshadow?
We have 2 children as well, and that's obviously to feed and clothe the whole family.
Yeah, feed and clothe the whole family.
Maybe spend it on a new mobile phone so you can actually hear what he's saying, or get your husband to buy one. Don't worry your pretty little head about it. Now, look, feeding and clothing the family. Well, let me tell you something. You don't need 50 quid to do that.
Really?
No. You'll find that a cheap takeaway is chickens are very popular.
Yeah.
Your favourite chicken, Tennessee fried chicken,
Tennessee fried chicken.
Chicken Boston chicken, this chicken, that chicken. Dirt cheap.
Right.
Dirt cheap. I would spend the money. Treat yourself, my darling, this time of year.
Right.
Oh.
So you're not advising people to sort of put it away for a rainy day?
Squirrel it away.
Yeah.
Well, neither a borrower nor a lender be.
Now that's good advice.
Look after the pennies, the pound to look after themselves.
That's 2 bits of good advice.
Try not to spend a lot of your money.
Because you just told her to do that, so...
Yeah. I haven't finished the
okay.
saying yet.
Sorry, okay.
Try not to spend money on sweets.
Yeah.
And what do you like to spend your money on as a rule, my darling?
What's your big splurge?
What's your splurge?
I suppose my big splurge would be some kind of undergarments to attract a new husband who's going to give me more money.
Oh, lovely.
Undergarments.
Undergarments.
You okay, Barry?
What sort of thing where would you buy?
Yeah, okay.
We're getting away.
Girdle. Nice
A girdle. We're getting away from the financial advice.
The thing is, Julie, what I'd like to ask is, you have to sort of plan for the future a little bit. One never knows what's in store. Are you putting any money away, or do you have a long-term financial plan? Because that's important, isn't it?
Yes,
Barry?
it is.
Well, I have got a very full piggy bank.
A piggy bank.
What's in there? How much would you say?
Absolutely stuffed. I don't know. It's just completely full to bursting.
We do that. Often I find the odd 1 or 2 pence hanging around the house, right?
Yeah.
When I'm doing, I help out with the cooking and cleaning that, and occasionally I'll find the old 2p on down the sofa.
Yeah.
And I've got to tell you something, over about 5 or 6 years I've done that.
Yeah.
I've collected them all up, and you would be amazed the sort of money.
Yeah.
73 pence we've got in there now.
That's incredible.
That's amazing.
That will go some way towards...
Do you have any thoughts in mind about when you're going to empty it out? That's the thing. Because if it's stuffed full now...
I don't know. I think I'm going to keep it as long as I possibly can.
Okay.
I put my hand down the side of the sofa. I thought I'd found a 2p piece, but it's actually a very old Quality Street, one of those big toffee coins.
The toffee pennies.
Oh, toffee
pennies.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's still... I mean, they can appreciate in time,
Yes,
I
they
believe, can't they?
Yes, they can. What I would suggest is you get rid of them £1 coins, because they don't, the old ones.
Oh, right, the old ones. Just any.
Because I've tried to spend them recently, and they don't. They go very funny in the shops. The other thing they go funny in the shops about, round my way, this is digressing slightly, is when you give them a note, they hold it up to the light.
Right.
Oh, they're checking a £20 note, don't they? Oh, I don't even think they know what they're looking for, do they?
No.
I mean, if I really was a master forger with £50 million of £20 notes in my lockup, would I really be in my Nisa local buying a packet of Starburst and a bumper puzzle book? No, I wouldn't, would I?
No, you make a good point there.
Oh no, is it real? Oh no, that's not real. I'm printing them off. Do me a favour.
0344 499 1000 is the number to call if you'd like some financial advice from Barry in Watford. Julie, I hope all goes well with you. Hold on to your.
Thank you. I'm going to go and empty my piggy bank out right now.
All right, darling.
Perfect.
Lots of love.
Good luck to you and enjoy it.
Bye-bye.
0344. She was very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. Not necessarily the most financially prudent.
No, well, they're not very often the ladies. You'll find they're not really.
Yeah, you can't say that.
No, I can't say that.
You really can't say that.
No.
Well, it's a big month for tax, of course. A lot of people face their tax bills this month. I haven't paid mine yet.
No.
Do you know of any good ways to minimise your tax burden?
Yes, I know an accountant, and he will fiddle the books.
No. Obviously, that's not.
Sorry.
That's not legal, is it? So...
Well, cash. Try and get cash, and it's very simple. You can knock off the VAT.
Yeah, again, that's not legal.
Isn't it?
No, that's not. That's not legal.
Well, no, in that case, no, I don't know. Sorry.
No, that's absolutely fine.
Cash is king. Cash is king is my... So...
Good. Well, Barry from Watford, thank you very much indeed for coming.
Well, if I've been any help to anyone, thank you so much.
A miracle.
Yeah.
Thanks very much indeed. Barry from...
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Barry.
Bye,
thank you so much. That was Barry from Watford. If you would like some financial advice, well, why don't you go get some from someone qualified? Stop bothering us. We've got a radio show to do.